memorizing Ifa patterns does not make you spiritual. A lot of babalawos, they think they're the man and they're the head honcho because they learned and memorized what follows a bunch of patterns. Let me explain something. When you memorize a bunch of patterns, it only means that you're able to regurgitate what you've been told about patterns. See, a spiritual person, sometimes Babalawos have spiritual people that come to them, and they are made to look foolish because the spiritual person who goes to inquire for them have an intuition of things to come that the Babalawo does not. And most times this leads into jealousy because the inquirer has a gift that the Babalawo does not have. The Babalawo practices religion. Sometimes he meets with someone who is natural. When in Haitian culture we call this qui fait en quoi, excuse me. Now, let me explain something. See, what you always have, same thing with tarot cards. You find the same fuckery with tarot cards. The tarot cards, you have people that memorize, what was it? I forgot the number, 52 cards whatsoever in the tarot card deck. I don't know, it's been so long. But they memorize what the moon card means. They memorize what the tower card means. You know what I'm saying? They memorize what all these cards actually state. Well, they memorize what has been associated events, that have been associated with the cards. But they're not seeing things from their third eye. They're not seeing it from clairvoyance or clairaudience. These people are just telling you a bunch of random things which they read in books or heard from other people. A true clairvoyant does not need any objects. They can intuit. See, these tools, they are what, we can say this. They have been given to carnal people. See, you had someone who was gifted with insight, who were able to see, have visions. And what they were able to do was basically associate events with certain patterns. So when you have someone such as a person reading the tarot cards or the carousels, what you have is someone who's going off of what someone spiritual left them. Most people who put their faith into Ifa, they are not spiritual themselves. They follow a bunch of patterns which were laid down by people that were spiritual. Every one of those patterns is associated with a destiny. But it doesn't take a person that is of great spiritual understanding to know that you are in charge of your destiny. All these things are predetermined, but it is your choices that you make that determine which lot you will choose or which lot you will fall into. Everything you desire to do, there is a predetermined series of events that will follow it. And what these tools do, they foreshadow those patterns or events that you desire to choose. Make the right decisions in your life and you will no longer need to even resort to those type of tools. For me, I don't do readings for myself. I do them for people. But I don't do them for myself because I know that I can make the right decisions. Because I'm a person that is not foolish. Last time I got a reading for myself, I don't even remember. I don't even rely on those things. I do what I need to do for myself, and I expect that it's going to work itself out. Only pessimists focus on readings all the time. Readings every single week. They're trying to get a reading. See, it's very lucrative. The table of Ifa is very lucrative. Because, in order to sit down with a Baba, you're going to, you be charged anywhere from, who knows, 200, something like that. You know what I'm saying? 100. I don't know. Different people charge different prices, which I'm not knocking it. But when it becomes like a form of a drug. Because sometimes it can be abused. Because it's used as a tool to subjugate people. To have them independency. So when you go to a Baba with, your insight, I've seen many people go to readers and they made the readers look stupid. So-called tarot card readers and so-called, Ifa readers. And they were made to look stupid. And I just was able to stand by and watch these people be befounded by the things that they're being told by these people. But you know what you find these people doing most of the time? They trying to write it off. These Babas, they try to write it off as though these people are crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. But in reality, it's the Baba who does not understand. Or rather, I say, overstand. Never let someone who memorizes things, because, never let someone who memorizes things dictate to you what decisions you should make in your life. Because they are religious and they know no better. If the blind lead the blind, both shall fall in a ditch. This is not, just think about it. You can do what they're doing when it comes to reading those tarot shells. All you can just do is just pick up a book. But that's the difference between the spiritual person and the actor or the person who memorizes. The person who memorizes, they're not spiritual. They're not spiritual whatsoever. You can do what they do, but you can't duplicate what a spiritual person does. You can pick up a book and memorize all those patterns, but you can't pick up a book and become a clairvoyant. It's something that has to be in you, not upon you. With that said, I don't have much more to say. I hope this video is very informative. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.